visualization technique can be a part of your treatment plan towards accomplishing some of your goals. As we work on, your self image and your self confidence.
Yeah. You just made me think of something. I had read this book a while back when I was trying to, you know, do some self exploration, look at myself as the inner game of tennis, and you do visualize like uh, the perfect
Excuse me.
serve, and you picture every move that you make in your head and move forward with it. And they use a lot in sports psychology. When I was taking my classes, I learned a little bit about that stuff. And I think I may need to go pick that book up again, because that is what that's about. How to be your best. And it's less work because you visualize it instead of you getting up and serving over and over again. I mean, you have to do that too, playing tennis. But yeah, visualizing how it would go and how it would go well. I'm gonna look for that book. I have it at my house.
Well, as we proceed in this session and in future sessions, we can discuss the progress of your treatment. Do you feel that you're progressing? Obviously, just from the tone of your voice and your posture in the chair, you seem to be, feeling a little better about yourself in some ways.
I think I do feel better about myself. I still have concerns just about my relationships with my husband and the kids, especially moving forward. Doing this and finding my own place, outside of the home. And I do. I feel like if I'm going to talk about working on myself, I feel like I've moved forward in those areas. But with the work thing, I kind of feel like I messed up that I didn't call them back this week, and I haven't reached out to any of my friends. I know I was thinking about contacting or rekindling some relationships with people I went to school with, because I'm sure that most of them are probably teaching somewhere, and it might put a fire up my backside to get moving, but I didn't do any of that.
When you converse with some of your old classmates and they're sharing with you how their life is progressing, describe what your feelings are.
Well, it makes me feel kind of crappy about myself, because they have moved forward, and I think they're wondering why I haven't gotten a job yet, or they knew that. I told them I was excited when I got the offer, and then they're probably going to be like, "What?" when I say that I haven't done any of it.
When you supported your classmates when they were pursuing careers, how did you feel?
Well, I was happy for them. I always wanted, I want everybody to do well. We all are working towards the same goals. But that I kind of feel like I'm left behind. I think that they'll look at me like, what is wrong with Ruth? How come she is not doing anything with this degree that was so hard to earn? It'd be silly for her not to. I don't know. Yeah, so I think that's probably why I haven't been really working on that area so much this last week, because I'm embarrassed, or if it makes me feel worse about myself, or because then I have to look at where they are and then where I am. And so I'm betting that if I just went ahead and called tomorrow the job, and technically it's about a week, I could say that, and I don't have to even say why I didn't call. I guess I could just, I'm calling today to follow up. That's what I could say. I don't have to make up a story, and then it'll all work out. If it's, if they want me to work there still, then that's how it's gonna go, and then I just need to go ahead and move forward with it.
So as I was just listening to you describe how you felt by not calling and how you felt by talking to your classmates, as you talked through that whole scenario, your voice and your tone seemed to pick up as you started moving towards the solution. Using self-talk in helping you process your thoughts and feelings elevates your mood. You know, we might want to incorporate that into our treatment plan as well.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could either talk myself up or talk myself down. It could almost mess me up or move me forward. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way, I guess.
Okay. Well, as we start winding our session down, if you would please mark off the other session rating scale. I'd like to know how you felt about this session. And since we have kind of a little plan, you know, to incorporate in our treatment plan, you know, I feel like we're making some progress, Ruth.
You know, I feel that way too today. That is so good.
It's really nice to see how you sit up more in the chair, and it's nice to hear your tone sound a little more excited, and your verbiage is more empowering. So it's nice to see, and it's good to hear you talk about motivating yourself.
All right, so then what we said is I'm going to try to be more of a cheerleader instead of a wah-wah when I'm talking to myself about this stuff. And then I think I'm going to find that book. I need to show it to you, that Inner Game of Tennis. It's really cool. And have myself visualize more of things going well, a more positive outcome before I take the step, instead of thinking, what'll go wrong? Oh, you're going to mess up. And then that might help a lot. That's what I think I'm going to try to do.
I really like the way you said be a cheerleader for yourself. I really, really like that. That is that is a really good analogy. And hey, you're as good a person to cheer for as anybody else.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you for coming in today, Ruth, and it was really nice to see you.
You too. I look forward to seeing you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.